Welcome into the reading. This is going to be a general message for the sign of Taurus. So anyone with prominent Taurus placements in your birth chart, this is your reading. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's see what's coming through for you today. So we have the card of the ninth house, and it says exploration on it. This is the oracle deck that I'm using for this series for you guys. So there's something about the ninth house here that the universe wants you to pay some close attention to. What this house talks about is exploration, like it says here. Anything that has to do with higher learning, philosophy, education, culture, travel, so you can't actually physically go on a trip or travel somewhere. Maybe you are learning about foreign places or about how other people live. That's like bigger picture here. Okay, so this ninth house also has to do with big picture thinking. Okay, stepping outside of your bubble, stepping outside of the box, and just going for it and seeing what else is out there. Maybe it's time where you guys are due for an adventure or something, right? Like experiencing something very different, something that is not your norm. Maybe some of you are coming into contact with a group of people that are from out of town. You have recently met up with people, made friends with people, something like that. Maybe are, part of the same sort of group or society where people from different places are in your vicinity. So I don't know, this could look many, many ways. So that's what it looks like in the mundane, in the 3D. If we take this card a little bit deeper, then the ninth house is an energy around opening your mind and seeing things from a larger perspective. Maybe flirting with ideas that you never thought you would really give any effort or time into. There's like new subjects or new hobbies or something like that, that maybe you are diving into and you never really thought of yourself as this type of person that would like this type of, entertainment or pastime. And but so it does, because of that, it does involve learning, right? Like you're learning something new. It's out of the ordinary. It's out of what your day-to-day life is. Okay. So there's something around that. Maybe for some of you, you've met somebody recently who is very, very different from you, who has a completely different background. Maybe they're not from where you are from. They are a little exotic or feel like they are far away, something like that. So we will see what this, what the details are of this card, of this energy. As I was meditating on your energy, there was other images that I got. One, it does feel as though someone is in pain. I don't know if this is you. You maybe recently went through a painful experience. It felt physical, but for some of you, it might be emotional. Okay. So it's like enough already. Like enough is enough. Someone is at their, what is this? Like their wit's end, I'm hearing. Like they just cannot take any more of something. That's the feeling that I got around it. Okay, so there was a lot of pain. There was a lot of crying. There was just so many different emotions, but it turned into this emotion of, I just cannot do it anymore. I cannot take this anymore. I need a change. I need to get out of this situation or something like that. That's what it felt like. So taking a leap, having faith and doing something else than what you are doing now. It could be a long shot, whatever it is that is like your only option to get out of the situation that you so desperately want to get out of. it's like your only option is to do something really, really brave and to take what you perceive to be a huge risk. If you weigh out the options, the chances of this not working out are pretty high. But to you, it's like, this is my only option. This is the only thing that I can do. There's no other choice. Or, you know, especially if it's just like you want to get out of a situation or you want something really badly. And it's like, this is the only way I can get it. I have to do this. I have to take a risk. I have to make a move. Okay. So whatever that looks like, we will see in the cards, but that's what it felt like. All right. So I just keep shuffling. I'm not even pulling cards. Let's see what's in the personal energy for the Taurus, please. Taurus, what's in the personal energy for the Taurus group that I'm reading for today? So in this deck, this is the Modern Witch Tarot deck by Lisa Sturl. There are two 10 of Swords cards, and one of them is titled the regular 10 of Swords. The other one says everything is fine. This is making me feel like everything is not fine, Taurus, okay? So it's just like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, you know, like, I'm okay. And when people say things are fine, do they really mean that it's fine? I think that for some of you, oh my goodness gracious. I think that for some of you, you are, and I don't want to trigger anyone. I'm so sorry. Like, I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Okay. So this is only for your help, right? Like, I'm trying to help here, but I do think that you may be in denial. Okay. There could be this numbness. You've been in a situation for so long that you're used to it. You are so used to this situation, this circumstance, this thing. And even though it is hurting you, it's not good for you. Clearly, look at all of these swords. Some of you are completely disassociating because your current circumstance is so much. What is happening here? You're just letting people hurt you. You're letting people use you. And you're just like, whatever. Like, I'm used to it. Like, I can't do anything anymore. Like, there's nothing that I can do. I am stuck. I cannot. So therefore, disassociate. Therefore, what is the word? Escape. Escape in your head, go into another world altogether than to face your reality. What else for the Taurus, please? I mean, you guys can see this, right? It's not just me. You're ignoring your situation. The only way to get out of this is either do something extremely drastic and take the risk, or pick out sword by sword. And every sword represents something that you have to deal with, something that needs to be settled. Every sword represents someone in your environment who is messing with you or making your situation worse. It's like there's like every sword has its own story of what needs to be done in order to fix the situation. So one sword at a time, basically, or drastic measures. Wow. Taurus, what is going on? You are in I don't even know if you know this, but you are in a really like huge time of your life. Things need to end. Behaviors, patterns, your comfort zone. I don't even think your comfort zone exists anymore. Like what was once your life is not anymore. So where are you if you're not in your old life and you're still not in your new life? Where are you? For you need to ground again. You need to get back to earth again. You need to fix the situation. Some of you feel like you've just given up. This is really deep, really heavy stuff here. You just don't even want to look and face the situation right now. Change is here for the taking. A whole new world, a whole new life is here for the taking. And when this happens to us, some of us experience this type of moment. A lot of us do. You have like when you turn 30 or whatever in your Saturn return, and it's so, it's such a prominent, like, what is the word? What is the word that I'm looking for? Like a pivotal moment in life where everything changes, right? And then it happens again when you're 60. And in between, you have like other moments of, planetary aspects or whatever that when they hit, they just completely change your life. And some of us experience these things harsher than others, but we still go through change. Whoever I'm picking up right now is definitely experiencing it in a really drastic way. It just feels like your whole life and what you know your life to be needs to crumble, and you need to like let it go. You need to let it go. It doesn't exist. It wants to fade away. Whatever it is that you are holding on to doesn't want to be there. Maybe you have people in your life who are, holding on to you and you need to let them go, and you can't move forward. You can't move forward. You can't move forward, until you make these drastic moves and just cut everything out. It's like one of those things of like just moving to another city and starting all over again, leaving everything, to behind. And for some of you, it is as drastic as leaving your family. For others, it may not be that drastic. For others, you may not even have, people that are affecting you, but it's more of this like internal space where you cannot handle it anymore. Maybe you've been through a really bad situation, like a horrible divorce, or I don't know, you've lost your job, you've lost your home, like things like this that are huge and necessary for survival, right? Or maybe a relationship didn't work out, something like that. But it's just like, I can't take this anymore. And at this point, yes, you are definitely ignoring it and not doing anything about it. But what the universe really wants from you right now is to see your strength, to see your interest in wanting a better life. I don't think that the universe feels that you're very interested in wanting a better life because of the effort. There's something about effort that needs to be put in here. And I'm not trying to call anybody out, and I'm so sorry. And this may not even be you. This may be somebody that you're dealing with, okay? These types of readings, they're so generalized that, you could just take it how it fits your situation. But yeah, it just feels like the universe really wants to see if you want a better life or not. And the only way for some of this stuff to subside, for you to get a win, for you to feel like, okay, like things are getting better is, by making effort. And if the universe starts to see the effort, then it'll start to open doors for you, the world here representing the universe. Okay, so something to think about there. Definitely big big energy in your life right now. It doesn't feel like a lot of people know that you're going through this. It doesn't feel like you have a lot of support, maybe because people don't know. Maybe you're not asking for help or support. I don't know, but it does feel like you have accepted that this is your life. You don't want to face what you have to face. You'd rather escape. And the world, your whole world keeps shattering. And I don't know if you feel like victimized or by the universe, right? Like the universe isn't showing up for you or something like that, or God isn't showing up for you right now or something. Some people, people go through this, you know, like if you think that it's just you're the only one or something like that. I mean, and I'm saying this so you can know that it is possible to get out of it. Like anything is possible. Anything is possible, you know? So when I just finished saying this earlier, when things are bad, they're not bad forever. In your environment, you have the 3 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles. You definitely feel like you are in lack of resources, of money, of support. You definitely feel like, you know, somebody has definitely closed the door on you, or something like the doors have been closed on you. I do feel that some of you are a little lost and don't really have direction as to where you're going right now. The 3 of Pentacles suggests that in your environment, there's an opportunity to speak and work with others. There's like collaboration. There are ideas that are being exchanged. Feedback. I'm feeling like somebody is receiving some criticism or some feedback, or yeah, like on your work, on your performance. There isn't a lot in your environment that is making me feel like there's interference, okay? Like your environment, or your social circle, or, you know, just the things that are happening around you. There's not a lot happening around you right now. It does feel very like there's no enthusiasm, there's no fun, there's no adventure, there's no action. And maybe this is why the 9th house is coming out here, because it's like the universe is like, explore, you know, like open your minds, like get interested in something, learn something new, you know, like get your mental energy going, get out of the phone, get out of the social media, look around, use your hands, use your creativity, take a walk, you know, go outside, go out of town, take a trip. I don't know. Like there's just some, like maybe you've been at home for so long, stuck inside, like you don't get any sun, or you don't breathe the fresh air or something like that. Okay. All right. So we're going to go a little bit deeper into this reading and get a 30-day outlook. So from the time that you watch this reading out, 30 days here. So let's start off with the present energy, the energy that you should anticipate in the next week or so. Remember to like the video if you're relating to it in any way. I would really appreciate it. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. All right. Okay, so you have the Eight of Cups again here. It's a little bit of a fantasy going on here, Taurus. Fantasizing and wanting romance, wanting emotional connection, wanting to interact and socialize with another, wanting to get to know someone, wanting to feel like admirable or admire another person or flirt, something like that I'm feeling. All right, you have the, yeah, there's, I don't know, maybe you're just longing for companionship here. There's a lot of passion with that Ace of Wands. And maybe you have found this person. And so maybe this person is sort of taking you away from all of these things that are hurting you or that are not good for you or all of the stuff that's going on in your life right now. Wow. So the next week or two, you have the Ace of Pentacles as well. There's opportunity for something new here. Something happens and you stumble upon some situation, person, or circumstance that makes you feel a little alive again. Like it wakes you up a little bit. Like there's like a little possibility that's coming your way. And maybe you haven't had possibility in a long time. But there's definitely an opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles that you will find really exciting and interesting. And it's like, that's all you need, right? Like just one win or like a light to show you the way because you're in the dark. And the light is here. Or someone has turned on the lights or something. Like you're awake, wake up. You got the Fool, so there's definitely a new start here. You're starting something new. The Five of Wands coming through in the next 2 to 3 weeks with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. There's some tension between you and others in the next couple of weeks. You also have the Lovers. The Five of Swords. I was going to take all the cards out. Usually I wait. The Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. 2 Knights down here. Seven of Swords. That Seven of Swords been coming out. And the Moon. All right. With the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So, in the next couple of weeks, there's definitely tension between you and a group of people. And this is going to have you reevaluate your situation or reevaluate how you deal with them or your relationship with them. Like it feels as though you are sifting through your relationships, your friendships, your relationships with your family or your coworkers, and you are saving or keeping the ones who matter, who are worth it, who you love or something like that, and trying to fix relationships or fix connections with them. These are the people that you value, okay? You're also looking at your overall situation at this point after you have gotten this opportunity up here, and this allows you to go to the group of people that you're with or that you're associated with and really like put them in their place. I'm feeling that you have to put them in their place. You're also looking at your budgeting, your money, your, I don't know, your valuables, like your material possessions or your assets or something like that. There's something financial here. And maybe at one point, like your finances were just a little messy, or there was like a lot of like different things that you were spending money on. And at some point it's like, okay, I need to streamline my finances. I need to streamline what I'm spending my money on. Like, these are my main bills. These are the things I need to pay. So yeah, it's a lot of budgeting here. But keeping what you want, keeping what is valuable, keeping what is still something that you can use to your benefit, and then doing away with everything else. I also feel like there's been arguments or tension between you and other people, and you are reevaluating those conversations or those arguments so you can make sense of them. But you have the Lovers with the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords so close to you. This is a warning from me to you, Taurus, that there are people, or at least a person in your environment, who is not true to you. I do feel from the get-go an energy of somebody being used and taken advantage of. And this is definitely coming through in the rest of the cards here. I don't know. It just feels like someone really, really wants what they want, wants their way. I also feel like you're caught in the middle of something. Someone really wants their way, and they will do whatever it takes to get it. There's a lot of like really messy talk here. So whether that's gossip or manipulation, it's like you're delusional. Not you, but like maybe you're telling somebody like, you are so delusional. Like, who are you? Like, who thinks this way? Who talks this way? Like, what are you even thinking? You know, like there's a lot of really low level vibes going on here. And I feel like with all of this energy, it's just like dragging you down and like pushing you down. So it's starting to become heavy, and I don't know. I don't like it very much. You may be dealing with the Pisces very prominently, and I never call out the signs, but I'm feeling that really strongly right now. And this Pisces is like a user. Okay. And I feel so strongly like you just don't care anymore. Excuse me. Sorry. And you just don't care anymore. And it's like a victim. And I don't think you are going out of your way to like say you're a victim. I think you know that you are a victim. You're not flaunting it, but you know that you are. You know that these people, this situation is not good for you. And it's just like allowing it. And I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know. I mean, if that's like a psychological trauma thing where you want to please others. I understand having empathy and, you know, being there for your loved ones, but not at the expense of being taken advantage of. And especially not at the expense of your health, your mental condition, you know, you're disassociating from life right now. Which can be scary if you don't understand very well what that means, you know, like you can go into escapism. And for some of you, social media is probably your escapism. It just makes me feel that here, but it could be any type of escapism. In 3 to 4 weeks here, people are coming in, and I don't know, these people expect anything of you or of the people that are you're in a situation with, but they're coming. I'm feeling they're coming in to collect, and they're not shy about it. And I don't know if this has to do with the money situation, but it's like Judgment Day here, and somebody is trying to run away. But again, they're delusional. Okay, they're not being realistic here with the moon. You have the moon and the Seven of Swords together. This person is not grounded. This person is not all there. Like the way they think, their behaviors, their choices, they only want what they want. But time has come, time is coming for them to be held accountable, to face something. But I do feel strongly somebody's coming to collect. I don't know what that means, but we'll get clarifiers here. All right. Let's talk about the Eight of Cups. Because I want to, I'm going to clarify the cards. Eight of Cups, please. The Eight of Cups is making me feel like you do want to go, you know, you do want to get away, but you're fantasizing about your getaway. You're fantasizing about it. You're romanticizing it. I don't know if it's necessarily happening in real life. I mean, what you want is stability, security, money, independence. You know, you're looking for the truth about something, though. Yes, granted, like you're in search of the truth somehow. But you're also wanting to leave behind everything that you have in order to gain independence and freedom here. So that's a good thing. I do think that you want that, but it's a matter of like, okay, well, how are you going to get it? So let's see what that looks like. What is the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles? What is this new thing, this new opportunity, this new start? Seven of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Seven of Cups, the High Priestess. I mean, there's an opportunity. Don't get me wrong. Are you considering it? Yes, you're considering the opportunity. It's just not the most like I said, I feel in the beginning when I was like, somebody needs to take a risk and the chances of failing are pretty high, but it's the only opportunity you have right now. It's the only way. It's like a long shot. Like if this plan works, it'll be a miracle type of thing. And the reason why it isn't the best idea is because there's some selfishness that's involved in it. And I don't know if this is on your part or someone else's. But you just want to be careful. If you are going in on this opportunity with another person, or you have a plan with another person, they have a motive. And like everybody, I guess, in a way has a motive for why else would we do anything at all? Like if we didn't have a reason. But there is an element of selfishness here. And again, going back to somebody getting what they want at all costs. So there could be like an opportunity for you to get out of a situation, but you're the one taking all the risk, right? Like it's like the other person and you are in on something. This thing is for the other person, essentially, but it also helps you in a way. And you're putting your name on it or you're taking all the risk or whatever. Does that make sense? Like, even though it's for the other person, but you're doing it so that way you can knock off one of these swords off your back. Does that make sense? Like, get them off your back type of thing. And you know it, okay? You know that this isn't a good idea. What is the Fool? So big risk here. Ten of Swords, which is this card. This new start with the Fool is clarified by an ending. Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. This new start represents an ending between two people. Something happens at night, so just be careful. Like in the middle of the night, it feels like, in like 3, 4 in the morning type of thing. Out like it's weird. I don't know why I'm getting that. But once this happens, that's when the new start can happen. That's when the freedom can happen. It might have something to do with this bad idea. And maybe the bad idea needs to happen. So that way it can free you. It's just not going to look like that when it happens. Okay. You're going to perceive it to be just another problem. But essentially what you'll come to notice is that because you and another person broke up or are not together, or like one person left, or I don't know what this is. This doesn't have to be romantic. It could be anything. Okay. But between you and another person, there's an ending. And it doesn't feel like an opportunity for a new start in the moment, but you will come to see that it is, even though this is a bad idea. It's like you may not get the result that you planned for, but you get another kind of result. And it's like a lose-win type of thing where it's a sacrifice. And it sucks. But it does end a situation. So it's like, I don't know, like what do you do, in that type of, like, either way, it's not ideal. What is the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles? Queen of Cups. Two of Swords. Page of Pentacles. There's some interesting combination of cards here. So again, we're clarifying this middle row, the next 2 to 3 weeks, where I said there's some tension here between you and a group of people. There's a lot of, like, everybody just has their own agenda, It's just like, it just feels like all of your responsibilities or whatever it is that's on your plate right now, like there's a need to align them. And that's what I said that you were trying to do here with the Seven of Pentacles, is keep the things that matter and do away with the rest. But here you have the Queen of Cups that came out to clarify that, which is making me feel like you might be looking after some people here as well. It's not just you that you need to protect. There's a Page of Pentacles, so there might be some young people here as well. But either way, like, come from the heart as much as you can, which I feel like you do. It's just that, I don't know. It's like you have all of this compassion and all of this love, but you can't help them all. You can't help them all. Okay? Like some people, like not some, but everybody is on their own journey. I always say this, you're not here to walk them through it. You're not here to hold their hand. You know, like, you have enough on your plate here. And it's just like, I'm sorry, you know, like you're saying, like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't help anymore. I can't do anymore. I have nothing left to give. I need to rebuild for myself and, you know, the people that actually matter, you know, could be children or something like that. But you're just tied, like your hands are tied. And I know it sucks. I'm sorry. What is the Lovers and the Five of Swords? Because of this situation that you're going through, this card is telling you to get out. Get away. Far, far away. The Lovers and, oh, yeah. Yeah, get away while you can, because things are about to go down in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And I don't think you should be in the mix. King of Wands. Seven of Swords. Yeah, just if this is not your situation, stay away from it. You don't want to be dragged into something, because this Justice card is making me feel like it has no mercy. Like, there's no bias here. There's no favoritism. Like, it's going to come and take over, you know, the justice. Like, people are going to get what they deserve type of thing. And if this is the actual law coming into play, you know, it just makes me feel like you don't want to mess with this. Not that you are messing with it, but you don't want to be questioned, or you don't want to be included. You don't want to be, God, I keep forgetting my words today. You don't want to be inconvenienced by this, like just something else to add to your plate, you know? Things will fall into place how they are supposed to fall into place for this group of people that you're dealing with. And if you have nothing to do with it, but you've just been here helping and they've been scheming or doing whatever it is that they're doing for themselves, you know, time is going to come where they're going to face their judgment on that. And you just don't want to be involved. I don't like this at all. You have the King of Wands with the Seven of Swords. Like, ew, gross. Gross energy, whoever this is. They will, I think that they're going to be discovered, and they're going to, like, somebody's going to know about them and what they've been doing. I just, I don't know what it is. I'm so sorry. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Yeah, like I said, people are going to come and collect All of this is just like way out of your hands. Temperance. Page of Swords. Knight of Cups. There's going to be questioning and getting to the truth of a situation, getting to the bottom of a situation. Yes, there is an element of these new people coming in to make things better. It's just, I don't know if they're like the saviors, like they could be like police or, something like that, but they're coming to like sort of save the day, but not without the truth coming to light, like the lies or the scheming or something like that. Like those things are going to come to light. What is the Seven of Swords and the Moon? Six of Swords. Someone is nowhere to be found and you guys found them. Am I doing this backwards? Eight of Swords. Someone was trapped. Someone was in jail. Someone was put away. Okay. The help will be here. The help, I don't know, 3 to 4 weeks. Help is here. And the truth comes out. All right. I know that there is not a lot of like guidance. It's just more like this is what's going to happen type of energy, but I can't help how I was reading these cards. For whoever this reading is, that's how it was meant to be expressed. Okay, there wasn't too much philosophy going on here. It was just more watch for this and this is going to happen. Very busy in your world right now. And maybe that's like just what you need to know, right? In order for you to get through a situation and actually get out of it and go toward what it is that is best for you. Okay. So let's get a message from the Priestess of Light Oracle. Hopefully this gives some guidance from the universe and gives you a good message, something to think about, a good takeaway, something to validate what it is that you're going through right now. All right. What is it for the Taurus, please? Earth magic, fearlessness, and removing obstacles. All right, let's read it. Number 26. Okay. The energy of this priestess of the horse brings movement and magic into your life. The horse, a creature of power, has long represented freedom. This card signals that the time is right for you to free yourself of the obstacles blocking your movement forward. You may have been hesitant or even afraid to face these obstacles before, but there is a greater courage knowing within you now, growing within you now. Take a look at your life to determine what needs to be done. The obstacles may be external to you, perhaps a friendship, a place, or even a job or task that brings negative energy into your life. Or the blocks may be more personal, taking the form of worry, self-criticism, or other negative thought pattern. Unhealthy or self-sabotaging behaviors and habits could be blocking you as well. All these obstacles, whether inner or outer, may be a part of your daily life and as such may seem insurmountable. But it's time to fearlessly choose to prioritize and honor yourself. This beautiful galloping sea represents your true power to break through, to move old obstacles, and to move forward on your soul's path. The grounding energy of the earth will always support you and bring real magic when you make the honoring choice. Exactly. The entire reading summarized into a beautiful message for you guys. All right, Taurus, good luck. I hope it all works out for you. I hope next month when I do a reading for you guys, it all turns around and we have some better energy for y'all, because you so deserve it. Take it slow. Take care of yourself. Put yourself first. Check out your rising sign, your moon sign, your partner sign. Thank you again so much for your time and energy. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.